Loom.
Loom.
Where's my Loom icon?
Right here.
Double click it. And if it takes a long time to come up, I'm going to refresh Pessar again.
Okay.
But this time I want to give him a different name, which is the new file name. That
Okay.
oops,
Now it came up.
now it came up. So
Loom.
I'm going to
Start recording.
start Loom. And we get a counter so we can gauge the
3,
time
2,
that
1.
it takes to put up everything. And I want to make it larger. Very good. And get the new file name.
Get the new file name.
So the new file name deals with the afternoon, the same day, but the afternoon. Copy it to the clipboard buffer, then add it as a comment.
You want to add as a comment in Loom.
Paste it inside the highlight area and comment dialog box.
There's a comment dialog box. You say okay.
And then stop and save.
And then you're stopping and saying the PSR. And now you want to increment again?
No, I want to start a new session, but I want to grab it from pessar.txt, copy it to the clipboard buffer, repeat it.
You want to put it the first part of the file structure in the beginning of the string, followed by a backslash. And you want to go on the top and on the bottom
Review
to put
and change it from TX, which is a short for text, to ZP, as a short for a zip file.
A zip file. So you're changing the file format.
Right, and what I want to illustrate to you and your students is that this is a backup and recovery method, triple backup and recovery method constantly going on in terms of file formats. There is a text file, there is a zip file, which I'm saving right now, and I'm reviewing. Click the review additional details to see that that was 29 steps. As I'm starting a new one, and immediately I add a comment with the previous file name embedded in the current pessar.txt file name.
So you say you're going to have you're doing a triple backup, plus what I understand is that you are also referencing your last file, and you're
so
linking
this is the
those together.
grandfather-father-son algorithm of backup and recovery. So far I demonstrated how many file formats.
And you did the TXT, you also demonstrated the zip, and you also demonstrated the video when you played
MPEG, 3 file formats. Let's review again. MPEG for video, text for the notepad file, and zip for pessar.txt, which stands for problem step recorder. You understand?
Yeah, so you have 3 file formats, one for video, one for the step recorder, which is a zip file, and also your notepad, which is
so this is a total of 3. You can call them grandfather, father, and son. And then within the video category, there are 4 different, and then there are 4 different file formats. There is MPEG, MSN Recorder Max, 1 video recorder. Cyberlink number 2.
They're both giving you an MPEG
webcam. Number 3, webcam max. And number 4 is Loom. And you can see that this is already 3 minutes.
And you spent all this.
So Loom, bum, 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 no garbage.
No, we have
so
to have
Loom
a
is a cloud recorder. Repeat it and then elaborate on it.
Okay, so you have 4 different types of video formats. Your MSN recorder records on premise, on your computer. Your what?
Record from your camera.
You would tell me when you start. You wanted to start.
What was the night? I can never.
You're not
can
even
you
dressed.
Put a power supply?
It is.
Is it working?
Yes.
So now I want to add the Hawaiian shirt and put in the pocket my external power bank.
Okay, let's get going. We've already taken a half hour.
Tom, no garbage. Just what pertains. You don't want to help, get lost.
Okay.
I start recording from my iView video camera. I clicked it once, I got a buzz, and then I click it a second time, the button close to the lenses.
Close to the lens.
Second, now
No,
it starts blinking, which means that it is recording. No garbage.
It's
Just
on your
help
tab
or shut up.
We don't say shut up.
Now I disconnect the
That's not
external
how they
power
speak in
bank from the
podcasts.
wall. No garbage.
They do banter, not being
Extending
abusive.
the cable and insert it into the temple,
The end of the temple.
the USB-C retractable cable that connects it to the power bank,
It's at the tip of the temple.
the tip of the temple. So now it is recording from that. In addition to that, I want to add a lanyard. So I want to show the lanyard. The lanyard contains two clear vinyl pockets, one in the back where I can see the screen of the phone, and one on the front that has a badge. Badge. So
Identifier.
now it has a string that I'm going
It has
to
a cord.
pull out the string, which is a cord that connects the wallet. It's a neck wallet, so I'm going to put it over my neck and then insert the phone back to the rear clear vinyl pocket so the camera, the lens of the phone protrudes. This is a folded wallet.
It's a folded wallet.
Important to note. One thing that I forgot to do is to run the USB-C cable through my headband. So I'm going to connect it first to my chest
Underneath your armpit.
with two retractable carabiners connected to each one of the three-legged easel. One leg holds the phone,
One leg holds
and
the
the two other legs are on my chest.
two other legs
One
on
is
your chest.
above my pecs, pectoral muscle, and the other one is underneath them.
Right.
And now I want to go back to my connection. I want to take part of the USB-C retractable cable and stash it underneath my headband
You're stashing underneath your headband.
so that it doesn't press on my earlobe so much.
So there's not pressure on the temple to your
And now I want to demonstrate how easy it is
to switch phones.
to swap phones. So I'm going to lower one of the cameras down so it can focus on my chest more. And I want to show you how I'm picking up another phone. Swipe it 100% charged. Close all the apps and then select camera. Then select video and start recording. Now that I'm recording from this phone that is fully charged, I can take the other phone out and slip the new phone in, swap them.
And then you want to.
I want to turn on the flash, put the phone that is not charged aside to recharge it while I'm using the current phone. And before I forget it, I want to strap a couple of rubber bands.
Because you're going to be working
A yellow
VR.
one, I'm going to bend down. I don't want it to fall into the dirt and lose the phone. And another one, a white one, from the right side this way. It is centered and it is solid. Then I want to tighten up the knobs, two knobs on the hinges, raise the pressure on the hinges so it doesn't move on its own. And now that I finished with that, I want to put on the head-mounted tablet from RealWear.
You want to get the RealWear head
So I'm going to get the head-mounted tablet, disconnect it from the wall power. Say that.
You've been setting aside and you're charging your head mount, so your batteries will be charged.
Now my battery bank shows 100% fully charged. The black one is wrapped with green Velcros, and the blue one is wrapped with red Velcros. Both of them can supply extra power.
Makes
So
it
in
heavier,
case it is
too.
not fully tram, no garbage.
You asked me to comment.
No garbage.
You asked me to comment.
No garbage.
You asked me to comment.
When it turns red, it shows you that it is not fully charged, but that should not be the problem. That way, I don't have to worry about if it is fully charged or not, because I got a couple of power banks that will supply it for a whole day non-stop. And notice when I push it in,
Push what
again,
in? I
it
don't know
will
what
turn
push it in.
no garbage. It says 110 hours and 33 minutes. Just this one power bank by itself.
What do you
So
need
if
to-
I have two of them, no garbage, I can have 20 hours on the go, plus the inferior battery that is inside can also store it an hour or two. So now I have enough power here, and I want to add to that my rainbow cap to protect my head from the sun and also from the weight
Pressure.
of this device,
The
from the
pressure.
pressure. Put the device on top.
And it's on your skull.
And
on
now-
your brain.
Look at the viewer and start talking to it and hope that it will work. So I'm telling it, my camera, record video. And it starts recording, and you can see that by default, it sensed that there is not enough light, so it turned on the light, and I'm ready to go at this point. So to wrap it up, what I need to do is listen to it all took 11 minutes and 4 seconds.
Just from the loom, not everything.
From the loom.
From the loom, Jeff.
So now I'm going to copy the URL of the loom and play it back in a quad in 2.5 times speed to hear it.
And you expect it to decrease the amount of time because it's taking, will all be automated in the future. You're spending a half hour doing all of this. This will be reduced in time, I imagine, once the AI starts
So this was
automating.
perfectly good. Notice that everything here is designed to be automated. Now I'm adding a summary. I click the add a summary button on Loom and paste my notes. Then I'm scrolling down to click on plus add chapters button.
You're adding the chapters.
By default, I got 3 chapters, which I'm saving. And finally, at the end, I want to add tag. So I click the add tag button and start with lanyard, the first one, then videos, the second one,
You're doing lanyard and video.
and then badge,
Bags,
the last one.
B-A-G-G.
Now I have 3
tags,
tags, and I'm ready to go to the next step,
which is close and some
which
other.
is